Welcome everyone for our Facebook with Kairos Secure. Delighted to be with you and so grateful that you've taken the time today to be with me as we go through the next presentation called Spring into Action. It's an exciting opportunity for us to motivate and inspire our communities. And hopefully you'll be with me as we start to dive into what does that mean and how do I spring into action and how does it really impact the community that I serve. So let me do a quick switch to sharing my screen with you so I can share with you one of the key aspects to our delivery of springing into action. All right, we're going to share the screen here so you can see my PowerPoint presentation. Hopefully now you'll be able to see a lot of the missed opportunities that happen as we don't engage our community. So, first and foremost, speaking of engaging the community, I want to say thank you to Kairos Secure for putting us always top of mind on their Facebook site, and to every single one of the sponsors that you see. Support them. They're the ones that are supporting the national outreach for chiropractic. They're the ones that have your back. Now, speaking of the foundation and who has your back, listen, we have media responses, and those go out protecting the foundation from false information or allegations. So we're constantly looking out for you because you're our family, and we want to make sure that our consumers get the very best information possible. What does that look like? Well, here is the editor of the National Post. It's an article they just recently published with misinformation about chiropractic causing brain clots. A snapshot of the letter is here, but I want to read it to you and showcase to you why it's so important that we're on this type of thing. Because what's wrong is when they falsify information and the consumers believe it. This is just one of the media pieces that we have to respond to. And it states that, and this is the editor's own words as a quote, everyday reasons more likely to cause brain clots than the AstraZeneca vaccine. Asinine, I know, but we've got you. We definitely wrote to the editor and let them know this is unacceptable to compare us to that. And I can tell you, we will have an answer because in my inbox, just before I got on this Facebook Live, is a response. And I'm really hoping that they will change it because we just had a recent reply from misinformation given from a very, very well known health letter. 500,000 people get this newsletter with a correction that said if you want spinal manipulation, it is more likely that it will be paid by your medical provider. So go see them. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know very many MDs that are performing spinal manipulative therapy, AKA the adjustment. So that information is just false, completely inaccurate. In fact, even at the naturopath and or others that are looking at safe alternative non-pharmacological care, did you realize that only 3% of ODs, osteopaths, are actually doing manipulation around the nation? 3%. So that newsletter, I can tell you with a smile on my face, absolutely has been retracted. And it was, you will not believe, it was from Harvard. Harvard's health newsletter. And the editor was fabulous. And she said, my apologies, we will retract it and we will put it out again. So, are we winning? Absolutely. We're winning because you're with us. So, let's continue with winning. Spring into action. Last week, April 13th, the foundation actually kicked off Spring into Action. What is it? It's a social media challenge, and it's aimed at inspiring you and engaging your patients to take an active role in promoting the importance of optimal health and wellness. And as an added bonus, because you're part of our family, we want to give the first participants of this social media challenge a special token of our appreciation. Now, hold on. What does that look like? Stay with me. I'm going to share with you what that's going to look like. So, spring into action, the next part of that. What does it mean? Here we are with spring into action. There's some things that you're going to have to do, and they're not difficult. In fact, we're here to support you 100% of the way. So if you're not Facebook savvy, no worries. Don't turn off on me if you're not, because I need you to do this. And it is a challenge of getting your community involved. All you have to do, post a photo of you springing into action in social media. We all know that exercise helps with our opportunities for being well. It helps with depression and anxiety. It's just great to be out there. We've all suffered through the pandemic. We all need to get active socially. So, social media challenge is good. We all need to get active just for our health, getting out there. And we all could use a boost in endorphins and enkephalins. So, springing into action is a fantastic opportunity to do so. So you take a picture of yourself and basically you nominate a friend or family member to go outside. And maybe they will pass that challenge on and get moving. Key to success, we got to keep moving because we know mobility has three really important parts: flexibility, strength, and stability, balance. And we all know as we age, we lose that balance. So let's make it all happen. And it starts with you. As we go through this challenge, as simple as it is, may need you to put some action steps in place. So this is a next step to being able to share the benefits of chiropractic care across the nation. And it looks basically as simple as this: spring into action. These are the words. You can copy them. I was challenged by the Foundation for Chiropractic Progress to post a picture of myself springing into action, boosting endorphins and optimizing my health and wellness every day for 5 days to promote optimal wellness. Today, I'm nominating at, and that's you. Yes, I'm asking you to do the same. I've made a donation. We certainly hope that you would, because every dollar you give us goes into national marketing as far and wide as we can go. So let's make it big. If you can, encourage them to contribute, but most importantly, just get active. So to get outside and get moving, here's the text that you need to share with the picture of you. I don't know, golfing, hiking, walking your dog, riding your bike. It doesn't matter. Don't be shy. You can take it from the back, you can take it from the front. Just get out there. People want to see everybody having a good time, and getting out is the goal. The goal then is to nominate individuals to get outside and activate their lifestyle, and supporting good health with a donation to the foundation. All right, so again, share the challenge with your patients. This can be put on your Facebook site because you're going to inspire them. Some tips on how to share the challenge include sharing the information in an upcoming newsletter, posting on your personal or practice Facebook page, and then join in the conversations. Don't just let the post go. You know, we had some fabulous leaders in this profession that just jumped on board and said, I'm willing to help. Dr. Jay Greenstein, Dr. Fab Mancini, Roxy Cross from Utah, who is their executive director, all sorts of fantastic people. Christy Hudson from Chiro Health USA, willing to jump in a heartbeat and help their community know that getting outside and springing into action is the way to go. It's 5 days, and I'll tell you that it'll energize you, it'll motivate you. And if you've had helpers in your clinic, they can help you do it. Just send the picture to them and have them do it for you if you like. But just be sure to tag the next participant, because remember, it's us starting the leadership, and then we want to push it forward. All right. We've all heard paying it forward. Well, this is what the foundation is all about: paying it forward. And remember, I told you there's a gift. So the first 50 participants will be sent a complimentary chiropractic coin as a special token of our appreciation. For those who participate, all you need to do is send a screenshot of your challenge post along with your address to the foundation's marketing manager, Megan Gilson. She'll hook you up with the challenge coin. Now you can get that coin and give it to one of your patients that you saw doing the challenge if you want to. The ideas and the opportunities are endless, but it all starts with you. Get that challenge coin because you participated and you sprung into action. Then, as we look forward, we want to make sure that you can also back up that Spring Into Challenge with other resources to help your patients learn more about enhancing their health. All you need to do is visit our media center on f4cp.org, and you will have a ton of new infographics, ebooks, posters, and all sorts of opportunity to enhance and optimize your community's health. Don't forget, there is a new podcast as well, and it is chock full of fun things. Deepak Chopra on meditation. We have Dr. Sean Duperon on the forgiveness. We have the fittest man in the world that is sharing his journey. So, that Adjusted Reality podcast is all for your patients. And it makes you look good because you're giving them more resources to keep top of mind their health. And in COVID 19, there's nothing more important than keeping top of mind with your health. So, participate in the social media challenge today. You can visit the link on this slide, which will direct you to open up your Facebook page. This will provide you with the content needed to copy and paste and share on your own so you can tag and nominate your own friends and family. I want to thank you in advance because I know that you're willing to share and you're willing to grow. And not everybody wants to take on a challenge. I get it. But this is such an important challenge to inspire good health in your community. And it makes them see you in a totally different light. So let's get inspired. Let's spring into action. If you have any questions at all, remember the foundation is here for you. And Megan Gilson can help you walk through this challenge with you. You just need to reach out and ask us how. Updates. I love this part because this is where you get to see where we're shining. And as you know, we have our fantastic Olympics coming up in the next couple months. So we're starting to rev up and get really excited. And one of the pieces that really makes the difference is inspiring people around the nation to see these Olympic athletes in a new light. Our 30-second commercial is going to be optimizing performance campaign, and it's tied to these video testimonials and the posters that can also double as flyers. Hand them out, showcase them in your newsletters. We want you to do whatever you think is necessary to inspire your community. The 18 by 24 posters can be taken to a high school. Maybe there's a potential Olympic athlete that would just be so inspired by listening to their words on this poster and seeing that they too want to be an Olympic champion at some point, and knowing that chiropractic optimizes performance couldn't be better. But wait, you also have testimonials on social media that you just grab from our foundation site. One of them, if you remember, last month we showed Dee Dee Trotter. She was in the middle. Well, this time I'm going to share with you that Justin Gatlin is there too. And so I'm going to just click on it and let you listen to Justin's in his own words, okay? Hi, I'm Dee Dee Trotter, and I just want to tell you without a see, Dee Dee Trotter just wanted to come on here. Let's listen to Gatlin this time.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Justin Gatlin, Olympic gold medalist here. I want to say that chiropractic work has helped me achieve my optimal level of performance going forward throughout my whole career. I think without having chiropractic work in my career, I definitely wouldn't be at the level and have achieved all the goals I have wanted to achieve in my career. So thank you, all the chiropractors out there. You rock. Thank you so much, and let's keep going. 2020.
So the beauty of that is you rock. All right. So remember that, and your patients will want to see all of these types of Olympic athlete testimonials because it is very exciting. Speaking of exciting, in May, we're excited to join forces with the Michigan Association of Chiropractic. They rock. They're placing 3 billboards in Lansing, Detroit, and Grand Rapids, which focus on better health within reach. See your chiropractor. Now, these billboards are expected to yield 4.9 million impressions. Remember, the Olympics is 204 million. So, are we rocking it? We're rocking it. Now let's move forward and see who else is rocking it. Look at all of the associations that are putting up billboards. This June, we're placing billboards in Chicago alongside the Illinois Chiropractic Society to build greater awareness of chiropractic as a drug-free solution. This is a sampling of other states that have also joined forces with the foundation. See, when you put your dollars with us, you're putting your dollars with your state associations too. Is that not a win-win? Is your state involved with us? If you don't see F4CP in your state association, contact us because we want to work with everybody all the time for any reason. That's our goal, our mission. Optimize the visibility of chiropractic benefits across the nation. If we come together, we will make a huge difference. We all win when we work together. Next, speaking of working together, this is a LinkedIn article. You link in with me. Find me on LinkedIn. You can see it right there. That's all you need to do. Go to LinkedIn, look up Sherry McAllister. There's articulators that we send out. They're articles that are meant to be posted on your LinkedIn for discussion. Engage. I know you don't have time to be writing a bunch of articles, but if you do, good for you. If you don't, link in with me and then post these articles. Lack of provider diversity may impact patient outcomes. I brag about chiropractic. I brag particularly about one female Black chiropractor in Atlanta and how she's changed the outcomes of her entire community. Can that be you? It sure can. Put these articles on your LinkedIn pages because it starts the communication with other healthcare providers and they see the benefits of chiropractic. And speaking of benefits of chiropractic, you will find that in our Adjusted Reality podcast that I did mention earlier. If you tune in and you listen, I want you to share because sharing is caring with your community. And if you can share these podcasts, it inspires them to think about their health and their family's health and awareness. There's one thing to have a patient come in, it's another for them to bring their family members. And this podcast can do that because you never know where a patient is until you provide them with more information. And if they're struggling, like really struggling, it may be the fittest man alive that inspires them to really get out there and make a difference in their community. And that's why we continually work to really help to motivate the community. And finally, in essence, next week, ChiroSecure has another Facebook Live. So please do join them, support them. They're doing a lot for you, and we're hoping that you will continue doing everything you can to manage the benefits of chiropractic care across the nation and in your community. Organic growth starts with you. I want to thank you today for joining me. It has been an absolute pleasure to be with you. Don't forget, next month, I've got another exciting Facebook Live and a lot more free giveaways. But get that coin, that challenge coin. Be one of the top 50 participants to get your coin. And then if you like, give it away. The more we can share, the more people will see that we care about everything that happens in their lives to be the very best, optimize their performance, and maximize their health. Thanks for being with me today on ChiroSecure's Facebook Live.
Isn't it time you join the most powerful team of successful doctors in chiropractic and go for the gold? Simply go to www.f4cp.org/package and get your customized practice success solution.